Hello, this is Vivi Martinez and I will be presenting assignment 3. We will be working with WPF. This is a calculator application. The calculator has a standard layout and supports the following operations, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, square root, and negation. I also have created that it also supports decimals. So I already started running the application just to show that it works and it's accurate. 9 times 9, 81, 81 minus 1, 80, and you get your result. Clear. Yeah, I can go really into it, give an accurate answer. And then, like I said, it also does do square root along with negation. See? Okay, since I showed you, let's get to the code. So here is my XAML file. First, we started with like the grid. I defined the columns and the rows, and then just like I made a comment to separate everything so it looks organized. Here are all my buttons. I have the content displayed like that. I made a name for all of my buttons. This is based on the row and the column, and then the font size because I just wanted the numbers to be bigger. And then by doing this click feature, that makes the function in the CS file. Here are my math buttons. I have my division, multiplication, subtraction, addition. This long is to represent a square root sign. And then my equal sign. Here's my decimal, my clear button, my negation button, and then to finish it off, I have a text block, which this text block spans the 4 columns at the top, and it is going to be called this for display. And I made the font size a little larger than the others just so you can really see the equations clearly. So now back in my CS file. So from here up until, like I said, when you do that click feature, when I was on the XAML file, and let me see, I believe it's this design. For example, let's say I double click this button, then it creates the on-click feature and makes the function in the CS file. So that's what I did for all of them. And then pretty much the text that is on the display, I add 0 for when you click 0. Same thing for the rest of the numbers and so forth. And then it's pretty much the same logic when it comes to division, multiplication, subtraction, addition. Here's when the logic starts getting a little bit different. I'm gonna skip this and keep it for the end. So here's when I do the clear button. I pretty much make the string that's the display back to being empty. For the square root, this was a little bit more complicated and I had to actually do a lot of research in order to do it. So I created a double num, and then I made an is double variable. I had it as var, so it just becomes whatever type it needs to be. So you get the text that is on the display, and it comes out as a number, and I parse it into making it a double. So if is double, then the text will go into this following format, and here that the 0, this is like the square root sign, and then here's the number of the text, and then here's it will do an equal, and then it'll do the actual result, and then it'll display, and here's using the math class, using the round, and then it creates a square root. So here is my negation function. I just pretty much put I negate the digit, and then my decimal, just add a dot. Now going to the little bit more complicated results. So this is when you press equal to, and you're gonna get a result. So if the display is empty, well, not empty, then it will go. If not, like if there's nothing, you haven't pressed anything on the calculator, it's not going to give you a result because there's nothing there. So if it's not empty, I did take a while to find this out. Definitely took me a lot of trial and error. So I got the type. Pretty much I created this instance type, and I use JavaScript and the JavaScript libraries. So I created a string, and the string I initially had it set to null, and then using a try catch, I have the result, because like usually I wouldn't have this evaluate function available to me, but because I'm using the dynamic object that is from JavaScript, I do have this function available to use. So pretty much the text that is on the display gets evaluated like a regular math function, and then the result is stored in this variable, and then you take the result and you're going to convert it into a string, and that's where our null string comes in handy, because now it actually has it's not empty anymore because it gets the result. And then I'm just displaying the text, like the text that was already on the display with an equal sign, and then the resulting string is here, and that becomes what is displayed. Now if there's some sort of error, it's gonna just display, the display is gonna say error. And that is my WPF calculator. Thank you.